Back at it again at the Mahusic range, and I've got a special treat on tap today. Coming up is the Mahusic Notch, which is considered by a lot of people to be either the most difficult or the most fun part of the AT, depending on your perspective. It's gonna be interesting and it's gonna be tough, but we like interesting and tough things, don't we? So here we go. Okay, here it is, Mahusic Notch. It is time to throw everything you know about space, time, and distance out the window and submit to the notch and the notch's will. So here we go. Oh. It's all about focus and foot placement. Focus and foot placement. So you go here, you go here, you breathe, you go here, 3 points of contact on the rocks, and then you take a step and look around and you look for your next move. And that's it. And just do that over and over and over again until you get that way. POV, you are in Mahusic Notch. And it's nice because there's a lot of snow down here in the gulches. So when you get down into the gulch, it's like nice and cool for a moment. And then you come back up out of the gulch and you can feel the air get warmer instantly, which is a really, really cool phenomenon. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And pause. And look, we got a long way to go. POV, you are still in Mahusic Notch, and you see some cool caves and more rocks to climb up ahead. This really is the most fun part of the whole trail, like no question in my mind. Now, Mahusic Notch is tough, but it does have one crazy upside. When you get to the middle, you pass this spring right here, and this is a legendary spring on the AT. This is the coldest, clearest water that you'll ever have on the AT. I just took a swig of it, and it is the water of the gods. Huh. Okay. But I want to... goodness. Yeah, I guess, like, that's kind of a cool part of this one, is that it's like it's a choose-your-own-adventure. Well, I don't know how you're supposed to do this if you have a gigantic pack. My pack is kind of small, so I think I can fit through. Do not do this part if you're claustrophobic. Wow. Yep. There it is. Okay. Both feet are through. It's going to be kind of chaotic, but I think it kind of represents exactly what's going on when you pass through this section. And this would be a lot easier with 2 hands, but I want to get this footage for you guys. Woo! Okay, I just came from there. Yeah, not bad. Okay, now I got to put the camera away so I can hoist myself up out of this hole. So I just checked the map, and yeah, it's true. Time and space don't exist here, and distance. There's half a mile left, and I think I'm like 45 minutes into the actual hike, and I use that term loosely here. So my tips for Mahusic Notch, if anybody wants to do this, I highly recommend it. This is so much fun, but it can be a little, do a drop down here, it can be a little formidable. So I think, like, if you have even like bouldering or rock climbing experience, I think that would help a lot here. If you don't have rock climbing experience, the best tip I can give you is try to keep your center of gravity low to the geometries of the rocks as they present themselves to you. And so, like right now, this is a good example. So I'm like standing up tall, right? But to traverse this part of the rock, I will crouch down, touch right here, and then very carefully put one foot and then the other foot like that. And then the same thing is that I'm kind of in a crouch this whole time with my hand right up here moving across the rocks. And then you get to the flatter section, and then you can kind of start to walk upright again. But that's the trick right there, is to keep yourself as low to the geometry of the actual rock terrain as it presents itself to you, and you should be fine. Take it very slow, watch your foot placement, don't trust roots if they're wet, don't trust rock if it's wet. Always get good solid foot placement before you actually commit to a maneuver. And yeah, I think you'll be fine. This has been a lot of fun. I'm not even quite done yet, but I'm really having a good time. Don't drop the camera, don't drop the camera, don't drop the camera, don't drop the camera. And there we go. Just as quickly as I came in, I'm out of Mahusic Notch, and just as the rain and quite possibly the thunderstorms are about to come in. So that's it. That was POV. You're hiking the Mahusic Notch. I gotta go find shelter. I hope you enjoyed that.